Hello. Said it wouldn't take long.
Hello. We didn't take long.
No, we did not. So everyone is ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and go into it. Got an in-game screen. Screen? In-game scream. Oh god, no. Whoopsie. It's Ruins of Saras again. These are preset maps if you haven't gotten the gist of things yet. We have different map rotations for every week. And we do have 2 casts per week, a total of 4 games if everything goes swimmingly. Unlike Tuesday where one team or 2 teams didn't actually play. But anyways, now a fresh new best of 5. We're in our 1v1 section of the best of 5. In the top right on Ruins of Saras is the yellow Terran. He's Shrek.
And in the bottom right side, the name is long, but it's Mai Dang Lao.
Yeah. Of course, the Zerg player playing for Indiana University and the Terran player playing for University of Chicago. Makes a lot of sense for his clan, UFC. And apparently you're going to be cheering for this guy.
Yeah, I have no basis other than the fact that I just like Chicago.
Well, good deal.
Is that the Windy City? Is that the small talk everyone says?
Yeah, it's also the setting of Samantha Who.
Why is it called the Windy City?
Because it's pretty windy. Like,
Oh.
legitimately, I think it's really obvious.
Just
It's not a trick.
There wasn't like a chick from New Zealand named Wendy who was king of the city?
Nope.
I'm Windy, and this is the Windy City.
Nope.
Oh, well, then this has completely changed my perception of things.
Now I can no longer cheer for them. I like Indiana now more. Nah. Who even knows about Indiana? Like, what? That's a state I don't
Indiana
remember.
Jones, Erie, Indiana,
Yeah, whatever.
Indians.
There's quite a few states you always forget when you like have to do your 50 states test in school. At least I did because I didn't study for it. Oregon was one. Indiana another. Arkansas. There's a pretty okay. Does this bother you as a non-American? Kansas and Arkansas.
Why would that bother me?
Because it's spelled Arkansas.
Oh, I've never actually thought about that.
So there's like a funny Vine or whatever of
Wait, it's actually not spelled it's spelled Arkansas?
yeah. Like that's yes. So this
Okay.
Middle Eastern woman, she has like a bit of an accent, and she's like pointing at the screen. The line is like, "Kansas, not Arkansas, America, explain."
Well, I have a bit of a fun fact about Indiana hitting up that Google. Did you know that the 21,000 students attending the Ball State University have quite the unique benefactor to thank for their education?
Is it called the Ball
school,
State University?
Founded in 1918, sits on top of land donated by the Ball Corporation, a company that is most famous for its canning jars, but also creates spacecraft and aeronautics equipment.
So is that why his clan tag is balls? That actually makes sense.
Yes?
Oh my god, that was actually useful, and you even intended to be.
No. Let's see if the next one can hit anything. Though it's seldom mentioned in the comic strip or cartoon series, Garfield takes place in Muncie. The television special Happy Birthday Garfield mentions Muncie, where creator Jim Davis went to college, as Garfield and owner John Arbuckle's place of residence.
Muncie, Indiana.
The more you know!
Yeah! Alright, so this has been a fairly standard opener. The Reaper trying to get a good scout, seeing if there's a Roach Horn coming down too quick, or an Evo Chamber. We've seen a couple of Ling drops today in all the games that we've cast. I'm not going to try and count. Basically 11 hours now of casting. Good deal. The Overlord would love to have seen what was actually going to go on that Starports. He sees the tech lab moving and grooving, but that could be a cool fake. But it is going to be just the Liberator and Stim.
Moving and grooving, wiggling and jiggling. Good times in StarCraft.
Yep. There's a lot of motion here. Roachwood is on the
Motion is
way.
lotion. That's what my chiropractor has told me when it comes to doing back exercises.
Motion is lotion? I don't think that's... Like, motion might need lotion. I think that's the innuendo you're going for.
No, no. When you're laying on your back and you're doing your back exercises,
Yeah?
motion acts like lotion to lubing up your spine, I guess, or however that word.
Ah, okay. This actually sounds legit, but I don't believe you still.
I just read you a very interesting fact about Indiana. I'm being a smart guy, and I'm actually
you have
trying
to be
hard
very
for this cast.
clever. I just say I can never trust you, you know?
Wow. 3 years of casting together amounts to this.
Yeah, it does. That's true. So it is a 3-base build. Third base come down a little bit late though, like after these barracks. It's not the earliest or deadliest push for Zerg here, but it definitely made sense they went for roaches. If they're going to be afraid of this Liberator. The Spore Crawler's already in position. This is actually really nicely set up by their our Zerg player.
So you know why I actually want to now
no.
cheer for Chicago again?
Oh, yeah, why?
Because when you Google what is Chicago famous for, and what is Indiana
Hot
famous
dogs!
for? Hang on, no, not necessarily. When you Google what is Indiana famous for, it actually has a lot of facts about like locations and cities and things like the university stuff. When you Google Chicago, yeah, all the results are food: deep dish pizza, hot dogs, like everything Chicago related is about food. So suddenly I like Chicago again.
Yeah,
And they have
yeah.
this giant mirrored sphere thing, I guess. What, It's like a jelly bean.
I don't know about that, but I do... Oh, yeah, that was in Parks and Rec!
Yeah.
Wow, that, I didn't realize it would ever come in handy. But yeah, the food, definitely. There's Chicago-style pizza, hot dogs.
Dish.
New York-style pizza and hot dogs. New York cheesecake. No one else beats New York and cheesecake, I suppose. Boston? No, Boston has...
Cheesecake is
Boston
disgusting.
cream pie. Boston cream pie.
Give you a...
Nope, you're not even from Boston. You can't even say that. Someone else is doing the innuendo.
Sokol is what I was going to say, but you just assumed I was going
I
to say
really-
something gross.
I really
That's
appreciate
rude.
our most famous cities are most famous for their food. America.
America. Alright, Overlord Speed finishes up. This is kind of curious because right now we do have roaches, but with banelings being made and those weapon upgrades, I'm actually wondering if My Dang Lao is considering baneling drops later, question mark, but for now he's going to have to use these banelings against the Marines. Problem is, Creep's being cleaned up pretty quickly, and he doesn't have speed.
Yeah, that is
My
pretty
dang
scary.
Lao.
You did such a good job not going that direction when you said it. So I was kind
My
of impressed,
dang Lao.
and now I'm not impressed anymore.
My no good Lao! It's all... Dang it!
So it's going to be Roach
Dang it,
Baneling. He's still investing into both upgrades, and that's a bit of a... That is a very scary composition for sure, but it's also kind of all in. Actually hits his own Roach with this Corrosive Pile. So now that Shrek knows the composition a little bit more, you know, if you got tanks, if you got more Marauders, he would actually start destroying this composition. And if our Zerg player would continue going into it, just full force Roach Baneling for an all-in, it would only have like one good punch, maybe two. But he is trying to transfer out, so maybe gonna just disregard the Roaches after this Roach speed finishes.
You know, since banelings are actually being used in this matchup, something we don't see too often, you know what Shrek's armies need? Layers.
Layers, like an onion.
Layers, donkey. Need marauders in the front.
That's a good point. Queen goes down, Lings are gonna be able to clean this up, not a big deal. Thought there was something going on here, but it was just some
No,
matching
it was like
things.
3 lings, it wasn't much.
Yeah. Marine drop just to low ground and will be useful later on until that Spire finishes up. The Spire... Whoa. Oh, I accidentally clicked extractor. The Spire is kind of late. It's not going to be ready for the second push, and even if it is, they're going to have to be used defensively as opposed to, like, on the attack harassing, which has been a problem in Legacy of the Void in general. You know, like, usually in Heart of the Swarm, you would get a good solid minute, maybe, of harassment, but not here. You gotta be sniping these tanks, sniping these medevacs. This was a mistake, though. That attack did not go well.
Nope. Drop heading towards the main.
Oh, stop rallying. Oh, siege that tank. Oh, for love of God.
Oh! Ah!
Oh, for love of God, pick up the tank, but I don't know if this is going to be worth it for the Zerg
Oh,
player to
this
go
is
for the
actually-
attack.
This is
Uh-oh.
actually really bad. He's gonna lose his lair for this.
Yeah, and the fourth hatchery, apparently. Just pull the SCVs, 2 tanks on the
Uh-oh.
high ground. That's not a lot of roaches, and all the lings died, too. Pick up the tanks, for love of God, pick up your tanks! Picks up one. Oh, the marine drop goes home? probably not
I
necessary.
think he could have actually snowballed to win the game, but I guess he wants to really hold this defense.
Yeah. And he definitely will with the medevacs.
Oh,
The
mineral
fourth
walk
base still goes
SCVs too,
down.
for the love of God. Oh no.
Yeah, no reason to attack here. The SCV count does go down to 40, loses about 23 in the entire engagement.
He did not need to lose that
No.
many SCVs.
No.
This is how you throw a victory. I guess the University of Chicago probably has a great baseball team, if I had to guess. Or maybe basketball and shot put.
What about shot put?
I'm just saying, they've got a great team to teach their kids how to throw.
Ah. I get it. I get it. I get it. There's so many. There's so many
Way of me
sports.
saying that was a terrible fight.
There's so many sports that throw though. No one ever remembers shot put.
Shot put is literally just throwing, though.
Well, it's more than just the throw.
Oh, please do not educate me on shot put. I don't want to know, okay?
Well, you brought it up, so.
Like, Zombie, we get it. You did shot put in college.
Oh no, I
so
sucked
cool.
at shot put. Are you kidding me? Like.
Yeah, because you probably can't throw.
No, I threw the discus perfectly fine. Thank you very much. But a shot put? No, thank you.
Frisbee. They have a great Frisbee team.
Dude, okay.
Yeah, actually, Frisbee golf is super legit.
Yeah, frisbee golf and oh man, what was it called? Like not insane frisbee. That's extreme
this-
frisbee. Extreme
What's
frisbee.
What's insanely extreme Frisbee? Is that like if you miss, you die? every time you miss the goal, you lose a limb?
Oh Jesus. No, but like those are always fun to play. So was kickball and dodgeball, and then we can't play that anymore. So.
Frisbee, the Purge.
I watched the second Purge, and I saw the first movie, and I was like, this movie's stupid. Apparently the first one's a lot better, though.
That's one of those movies that we should watch together at an event, you know?
You can watch horror movies with, like, Fury and Olivia, and Crank also, too. He's coming, I guess, because it's his wedding.
Whatever.
Oh, I forgot the lair went down. Only just now getting back up. He did turn his natural into a lair. The Spire didn't really play a part until just now. I thought a couple of mutas came out, but really not that many, only 6. Decent splits from our Terran player, but no more splash means that going on to creep is quite dangerous. In fact, game over, game throwing dangerous, but not a bad start. There's only a few banelings left over. Not a bad fight.
A lot of the mutas went down.
Yeah, 4 of them.
Bit of an issue for Mai Deng Lao.
Yeah.
You say that name.
Mai Deng Lao.
You can't not sound Chinese when you're reading a name like this.
Well, that's true. Like that wasn't why you went into deep territory. You
Mai Deng Lao.
anyways. So a Thor's on the way, and that actually is a little bit not exactly useless, but if it's a 4 with mutas, it's not really necessary.
Did you ever watch Jackie Chan Adventures?
Of course.
Yeah, Uncle had that chance, like Fumu Guai Guai Fight Eat Sao. Sounds like Fumu Guai Guai Mai Deng Lao.
It's like in Mulan, the big guy also had the chant, right? Like chant with me, Baolum Chai. Like I can't remember what the fuck he says.
I don't think it sounded like Mai Deng Lao.
I might have. Do you remember?
No, but I know Uncle's definitely was Fumu Guai Guai Fight Eat Sao. So it sounds like he's saying like Fumu Guai Guai Mai Deng Lao.
Sure.
Jackie! One more thing.
Okay.
Don't forget Billings.
3-3 is on the way for Shrek, and this game has gone on longer than I anticipated, but...
Yeah, we're actually getting a hive tech. I thought Zerg player here was Mr. Gonna be Deado, but drop comes back towards the main. It's an SCV! He leaves an SCV! Shrek, you glorious son of a bitch!
Repair that medevac! Jinx!
Be the R2D2 we need you to be!
You want me a soda? Save it! Damn right you saved that SCV. That was a brave son of a bitch.
Yeah, one of my favorite troll drops of all time was like a complete accident when Brent had gone for like, this ended up being a gif on like Reddit Starcraft for like a week. He'd gone for a drop, he didn't realize he picked up the SCVs to save them, so he drops like 8 SCVs ready to go. He just kind of sits there, you see his camera, he starts laughing because he didn't realize what he had done.
That's what I did, you know, in our
Uh-oh.
3v3s.
No minimize. No splash damage. These Marines are good as dead. Pick up that medevac and try and get out of there with everything you got. Mutalisks are going to get on top of this, and I am surprised that Might and Lao is actually turning this around. The Thor comes out, but a bit unnecessary because there's not that many Mutalisks.
Yeah, plus the Liberators would do well with that too. But you know what? The chances of them soaking up a couple Veiling hits is always really nice. And they do still pack a punch.
There's a really great game of Frisbee going on right here.
Just throwing back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, pretty much.
So getting on top of this base is pretty important. The entire, most of the army is out of position for this. Very small contingencies left over for the main army, not the best split.
Well, I mean, pre-splits are bad.
Well,
I
meant the
actual in-fight splits are not
So-
good, but the Roaches also just kind of move command, so...
The split of the Zerg army was bad. The split of the Terran was fine.
The
That's what I'm trying to
discus
say.
throws have been pretty good,
Yeah?
which denotes the bad.
Oh. That's not how it works in discus.
I mean, the better you're at throwing, the worse you're losing the game, so... I'm just saying.
On this high ground now, too, most of the banelings have been depleted. There's like one right there. There we are, buddy. This looks like it's going to finally be game over for the Zergos, but on the back foot for most of this game. Just contributing to this, of course, are those 3-3 upgrades. But it's GG. There's going to be a GG. Okay, there's a barracks, because he lifted it trying to get an add-on, and then he rallied. I do it all the time. UFC.
UFC, 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 UFC.
Oh, boy.
Deep dish pizza. Deep dish pizza.
That's so coincidental. That's their state, you know, motto. Like, they sing every day in the beginning of school.
I would love to get my hands on some deep dish pizza right now. I'll tell you what. I have
Dude.
not eaten at all. I'm so hungry.
Oh. So apparently you were wrong about balls. They're actually sponsored by the energy drink balls. I didn't think it was a thing anymore.
Man, I like just went to Google. Like oh
But I
my
was
god.
so impressed, like if we'd actually accidentally stumbled upon that. Damn it. OMG banana. Where's you at?
In
I see you.
fairness, my one rebuttal to that would be I just don't give a fuck.
It's good to know. I don't want to spread misinformation. You know, what's up?
Ooh, misinformation. She sounds single.
You've been misinformed.
No. Well, then call me a lesbian because I'm looking for misinformation.
Okay, I guess that ended up being pretty good.
Brianna Darius is going to be map number 2. We got, oh my god, a banana! And there's a flame. Excellent, excellent. Oh my god, a banana. Of course, playing for UFC, University of Chicago. Chicago.
The 1v1s always go so quickly, and then we get stuck on the 2v2s in the Archon. In terms of the lobby making.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, that game was
on that last game.
that game was not short. Oh dear god. Okay, Prion Terraces. No Zerg here. It's actually a PvP, which is the first time I think we've seen a PvP in CSL. Whoops, I daisy. But alright, University of Chicago took that game. Remembered. I got it. In the top left, they are up 1-0, and now they're showcasing this yellow Protoss, Omga Banana.
UFC, 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 UFC.
That's oh my god.
In the bottom right. Whoops, my camera is not on you. There we go.
Hello?
It's going to be the blue Protoss, sponsored by the energy drink balls. Earth of Flame. Earth of
Earth.
Flame?
Yeah,
Earth
off lame. Earth often lame. We have Nathanius in chat. What are you doing here? Are the NA qualifiers over? Oh, Jesus.
He's here for those dank memes.
Oh my god, they are over. Oh, we cast too much. Cool. The probe scout's going down now because they're kind of free until adepts come out. Looks like, oh my god, a banana is going to, oh my god, get a nexus.
Oh my god. Are we going to do that for everything he does?
Maybe.
Oh my god, a pylon for oh my god, a banana.
That won't
oh my
get
god,
old.
an expansion. Coming down at, oh my god, a natural.
Yeah, so that's going to be what a lot of PvPs are looking up to go to now. At least on the semi-pro ladder, I suppose, games, whatever you want to call it. Basically, the Koreans are all about that, like, one-base shenanigans still. Like, they're all about that. But some of the foreigners, Mana excluded, and I guess the CSO players are still trying to get away with Nexus, which they're going to get away with, sure, and we'll see how this game develops, but damn, watching the Korean qualifiers earlier today and SOS's, like, antics, PvP just looked silly, you know, combined with the IAM Taipei matches of the past couple of days. It wasn't even on the weekend, you know? Usually say, like, the past weekend they had a tournament, but IAM Taipei was on the weirdest flippin' days. I thought Nathanias was from Pennsylvania.
Well, as you've just learned, he's from Brooklyn, and there's no
Well.
better pizza on this planet.
Now I got schooled. What is Pittsburgh known for?
Ducks? No.
No. I mean, Pittsburgh and the surrounding areas have been known as, like, Polish Slovakian food, but no one cares about stuffed
It's the hockey
cabbage.
team, the Penguins. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. They're known for, like, their teams, like the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Penguins. Like, those are all pretty good, but what's their food? I don't think
I
they
think
have
Heinz
one.
ketchup comes from there, doesn't it?
That's a good point. Like, it's not exactly where I was going with that, but hell's yeah, Heinz.
I mean,
Represent.
I love ketchup.
Who doesn't? And Heinz ketchup is the best. They have the Heinz Museum that I, like, always travel past. Like,
Wait, is this a real thing? I was just like
yes.
pulling it like out of.
Are you
like,
real?
I was guessing.
Yeah, there's
'Cause
a
I
Heinz
remember hearing
Museum.
something about that a long time ago.
Yeah, and it's right outside of Pittsburgh. We always pass by it, and we always joke
Why
about
are we
going
talking about fucking Pittsburgh?
I don't
What's that
know.
have to do with either of these
Nothing.
players?
You know what?
Oh my god, a banana! He takes a great defense. The stalker gets chased out of his base. That was a really close engagement, but in a PvP, you know,
It's-
anything goes, and Earth of Lame is driven out of his base.
You know, it's. I want to know all of the states' preferred food. This is a never-ending quest for me, Rifkin. It's a personal quest. Oh dear God, I am so tired, and I slept up until this broadcast.
I know, I got a nap too. I'm not.
Oh Jesus. Whew. All right. Robo on the way now for Blue Protoss. Of course,
Hey.
later Nexus. What's up?
When I get tired and sleepy, and you're looking at my face, does it even show in my eyes?
I don't look at your face.
Oh, just because I'm Asian, I get them.
I know where you're going with that. I do. I realize, but nope.
Hey, there's a big attack coming down into, oh my god, a banana's natural base, but oh my god, a banana has, oh my god, a defense set up. Pylon should get overcharged here pretty quickly. Where's that mothership core? Floating over from the main.
Yeah, helping out here. I mean, it's actually less army supply for our Blue Protoss, so he's the one that has to be very careful. Also, with that later Nexus still down 6 probes, and just in general down in this game from the opener. The opener didn't do much for him.
Oh my dog, you're right.
Oh my sweet Jesus, baby
Sweet
Jesus,
Korean ghost Jesus.
Ghost Jesus, Korean Jesus, so many Jesus.
So here's the thing. I know we're a bit loopy, and some of you may think we're just spouting at random things, but I just want to point out, Ghost Jesus is a real thing and haunted us for a full 30 days in Toronto, so
Yeah.
it's not something to laugh about nor to joke about. This is actually more of a public service announcement. Be careful.
I have put my leg up, so there will be no production tab. Well, no, there actually will be a production tab. There won't be any other tabs, though. It's just too hard to send my left arm across my leg now.
God damn it, Tom. I thought I was phoning this in. Apparently,
I'm just kidding.
I'm using a Motorola Razr. You're using an iPhone.
I'm just kidding. I can reach some of these. I can reach some of these letters. Okay, God. Okay, so both go for third base around the same time, and finally Earth off Flame, or whatever he wants to be called, Earth of Flame, is catching up in that economy, but still down in the army. Has to depend on a bit of photon overcharge to help him out here. Looks like that's going to be enough for, oh my god, a banana to go ahead and pull back.
What if his name was Earth Off Emi?
Urfaflolame? Urfaf?
Earth
Earth
Awful.
off
Earth Awful. This is his
aim.
first name. Like Aristotle, Earth Awful. Amy.
You're just. You sound like you got like cotton balls in your mouth. Falafel.
Falafel. Earth Awful's favorite food is falafel, and his favorite guy to study is Aristotle.
It'd be more like, how would you say Aristotle with cotton balls in your mouth? Aristotle.
Earth is Aristotle. I'm the Godfather.
Oh, another movie I haven't watched.
You gotta swim with the fishes. Aristotle.
Oh god, we have Blink on the way for Yellow Protoss. I guess that's going to be what comes out next for the Twilight Council of our Blue Protoss here, but why am I zoomed out? There we go. Pylon's getting cleaned up. Because ketchup is amazing. Time shifter. Jesus.
Do we have someone really refuting how good ketchup is in chat?
I just wonder why we're talking about it. There's a very good reason.
Can we get a ban on this guy?
That's actually, if you really like ketchup, you probably won't like Korea that much. You'd be like, red stuff, this must be ketchup.
Yeah, I'll be
spicy.
bamboozled frequently. We get 2 different tech paths coming out of this, actually, very interestingly enough. This fight here shouldn't be too consequential, but Robo and Twilight versus just Twilight. If Earthawful is going for just Archons, I actually don't think that'll work out too well for him. Because, oh my god, a banana should likely have disruptors, and we've seen just how powerful Stalker Disruptor has grown to be once again in this matchup, to the point where they're actually talking about it in balance discussions.
Nice catch from Earth of Flame for that Warp Prism. Yes, exactly. 4th base comes down a lot quicker for Oh My God, a Banana, and dear God, his income advantage of this entire game has just been pretty baller. That really should be reflecting soon in the army supply. So much so that without disruptors, he should just be able to steamroll. Once disruptors come into play, you can have a 20-40 army supply lead, but you just can't, willy-nilly A move, or you will die. Without them, I feel like Oh My God, Banana should just win this game. Let's wait and see, I guess. Adept's getting the natural. Yeah, don't focus that Immortal, it's not gonna help. Pylon cleaned up at the 4th base. Army, the Blinkstalker army just continuing to be quite annoying. Karn's now being warped in. Yeah?
I was listening, but I actually forgot what the fuck you just said.
Yeah? You real?
I'm sorry.
I don't remember what I said either. It's fine. I just went over the game, I think. I didn't even say anything, too important. But hey, this is kind of important. 23 probes racked up from the same adepts we were looking at earlier. Yeah. They got into the main base, and they did a lot more damage up there than over here. But still continuing to do damage, they only just stopped focusing on the Immortal. That brings the graph down once more.
Actually, can the adepts kill the Immortal? It's actually taking a while to hammer back at them, but no, okay, looks like they will focus on the probes instead, so we won't get to find out today.
All disruptors
Big
are on
army
the way
is
out.
set up.
Oh, I don't know, Earth the Flame.
But yeah, so Oh My God, Banana is actually a 4th base ahead right now. To lose this location wouldn't be too devastating. Getting the disruptors out and taking a better fight would be better than overcommitting to defending a Nexus he doesn't really need at this moment.
The thing is, he can take the fight. Like, even at the awkward position, and the Disruptor actually doesn't even help, but come on now. The Force Fields also just help his opponent kill the Nexus and be able to leave. Okay, the Archon breaks it. Militia Corps was targeted down too, so that was nice. You won't get out here for free. And the supply just drops. I mean, it already dropped because of the probe kills, but drops even further because of the army dying here. And this should be just a push to win. Stamstone's Immortals, nicely done.
That Archon just kind of poof disappeared.
That was once again, Oh My God, a Banana's force fields to say I don't want to fight you right now, even though I think he could.
Well, plus Archon's gonna break them, so I don't know why you.
Well, because the Archons always get stuck in the back. They never help.
Archons kind of look like the genies.
They do. Very
The
scary
second
genies.
shot was pretty nice. Second one's looking. Actually, the second one was terrible.
Yeah, he controlled it less. It would have done better. But it's still an army fight he can take even without disruptors. Like, he's been in the lead this entire game. It's finally, like, really reflecting the army supply, and just push.
Even the Dark
Push!
Train's coming up behind this. I don't know that they'll get to come into play. But oh my god, a banana!
Push!
I hope this guy never has to have a baby, because he's never
Yeah,
gonna let it out.
seriously.
The doctor will be like yelling, push! I'm like, wait! I'm the macro!
Oh, I know we're being a little harsh because we're getting a little loopy and we're pretty tired, but seriously, this guy can win. This could already be over.
Of course, it is 1-0 for Chicago, so that's going to be a nice 2-0 if, oh my god, a banana can clinch this out.
It's clutching that baby in. Just cross your legs. You should have told me that 9 months ago. Okay.
What is wrong with you?
That's like the oldest
People
joke.
tell me I'm the one that's like the terrible one between the two of us, but like they don't know the real you, zombie. Okay.
It's such an old joke. I had to follow through with it.
Okay, there's actually a split attack. That War Prism gets some adepts through or something, so yeah, heading towards the natural base. Not a lot of probes left to kill, but he's gonna get some more kills. Disruptor heading
No!
Just
Okay,
because
good
he
to
would kill
go.
more of his probes in that situation.
Oh my god.
Do not use your disruptor to kill adepts in the middle line. But now, you know what? He's killed everything, so it doesn't matter. He can now use that disruptor to ease.
It's almost off cooldown. He lost all of his zealots in the front attack, the disruptors too. Oh,
go.
Jesus. The second disruptor cleans it all up.
Yay! His base is dead. Oh my god, a banana. He's looking to close it out. Doctors are forcing a C-section on him at this point.
Jesus. That's only if Eartha Flame just like throws his army. Like, just kill
That's awful. That's the name of the baby, Earth Awful.
After you.
Oh, Earth... More like Earth Awful. That's why he's losing.
Oh, wow! Wow! You did such a nice job, not shots fired.
I had no intention of saying that. I'm sorry.
It
Earth Awful.
it was like word vomit.
Earth of Flame, Earth Off Flame, whatever.
Oh,
that
god.
shot was a money shot. A bit of an awkward blink, actually. You don't want to be using blink like this because of the fact you'll need this to escape your opponent's disruptors, but them not firing and Earth of Flame finally losing everything he has left.
GG. GG!
Okay, so do you think it's Earth Off Flame or Earth of Flame?
I think he wants to go with Earth of Flame.
How would that work?
I don't know. What does Earth off lame mean? That's just not
Turn
good
the
grammar.
Earth off. It's lame.
Just not good
Humans,
grammar.
they suck.
GG!
Chicago takes game number 2.
And that'll send us into the 2v2.
Great. 4 times as many people for me to piss off.
Dear God.
Does that math check out? I guess technically it does, yeah.
4 times the people? You only piss off 1 person, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll potentially
Okay.
piss off 4 people in a 2v2.
He didn't reach your potential with the full 2, you know?
Yeah, I should have shit on Oh My God, a Banana more. Too busy having a baby, though. You don't make fun of pregnant women, okay?
Yeah,
That's
you
just a
really
rule.
don't. Like, that's the exactly. Oh god. Tagged. Where you at? He's offline to me. Crap. Because he went offline.
Is he offline or like offline? Awful ein, perhaps?
What quandary is going to be really hard to say fast? He's not in chat either. One of these Chicago? Oh, he must be...
Excellent.
What quandary?
Twitch Stabby Dead says when they get into fights, they're always kerfuffles. I like that word. Kerfuffle.
Rose Eagle.
You trying to activate my sleeper secret code or something?
Rose Eagle? Niner Niner? Something something.
Niner Niner? Are you a fighter pilot? What's happening?
You don't know.
I don't. That's a big problem.
What? Oh, is the answer's off of Team Property?
Yeah, Property released a lot of people recently, actually.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Hey, where's everyone? Hey. Ho. What a quandary is the only guy in here. That bothers me. This takes 4 times amount of time to get in. Cat, I don't want your attention. Oh, Jesus.
He forgot his password!
That bodes so well.
Hey guys, this is Conroe. I just wanted to say how excited, overwhelmed, pumped.
Well, the Sludge City map coming out once again for the maps.
I just put the music on because apparently this is going to take a while.
We've also been told to stay away from nurseries.
Yeah, that was a pretty good tweet.
You know what song you should play that I'm pretty sure won't get the channel in trouble? The bad recorder version of Titanic.
Nope, 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 nope. Wait, then who's Siobhan?
Siobhan, girl.
Yeah, okay, I could figure that out. Quandary. That wasn't much of a quandary, thank you. Okay, he's subbing. It's more of an answer I was looking for. The end of my days, man! Ooh, G-Cell's on tonight.
I'm not staying up to watch it because we got a cast in the morning.
Who are we missing? Fear Monstro. Who I have invited. Fear. Lobby.
So close.
Just this close.
I am very worried though
Oh yeah?
that this is gonna go to a game 4.
Uh-huh.
On account of the fact Chicago's team is not highly ranked. Although I do have faith that maybe these guys are secret Gosus. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe baby is a good name for a pregnancy test.
It is. I bet it already is. What quandary is Diamond?
It's a good question.
What
Thank you for
quandary is
speaking like you're from the
Diamond?
1900s.
What quandary is a diamond?
What quandary for art thou? I wonder, diamond. Hither far nor near. Yes, it's a diamond and a platinum player for University of Chicago versus a diamond and a can't check their profile player for Indiana.
So close. No! I feel like I'm watching so much 30 Rock. All my references are gonna be 30 Rock. But like they like stole Liz's sandwich. And she was like, "Where's my sandwich?" She like knocked over the table. If Fear Monstro denies this lobby invite once more.
I swear to Doc. Okay, diamond and gold versus diamond and platinum. Interesting.
So not
This
as
will be a
bad
little
as
bit
you
closer
hoped.
match than I thought it would be, actually.
Yeah. What the hell did I just click? Okay. Okay. Please say ready. Just say go.
Ready. Now what?
Go.
Go.
Guys. We got one from. Okay, we need Chicago. Chicago. Okay, I put an X there, whatever. I wish I had an X. X is a cooler letter than anything else. Well, Z might actually be the coolest letter.
Zed, you mean?
Z.
The proper way to pronounce the last letter of the alphabet is Z.
That's not proper.
It is correct.
No, Z makes more sense.
So Icarus Games actually brings up an interesting point in the CSL chat.
Oh, yeah.
You know when you can't remember your password due to only typing it via muscle memory? I can actually get behind that. I don't know my bank card number at all. I just know the pattern in which I entered into the machine.
Cool. Oh, boy. Sludge City 2v2. If one of these guys drops out, that's it. Flip the table.
Tabletop Simulator, guys. Zombie is always flipping tables.
No, you guys are. I gotta
Look
like
how
pair
defensive
everything.
she got about that right away. That's just guilty all over it.
We're into game number 3. In the bottom left, these guys are up 2-0 for University of Chicago.
There's literally nobody in the bottom left.
Bottom right, as the blue Terran. Damn it, where's Eagle?
It's like, I'm sorry, you were really into that. I didn't mean that. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry.
Ah! Stress eating. Chocolate coin.
You just walked away from the computer. She's probably getting chocolate, guys. Oh,
That's what
shit.
I said. I'm stress eating chocolate coins.
There you go. You know, I fucking didn't realize I had stored all the extra partoofs in that treasure chest. It's been sitting on my
With
my shelf.
chocolate
So when I went
coins?
to open it, yeah. So I have like another 200 chocolate partoofs.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not gonna eat them, but I'm gonna bring them out of the DreamHack and just throw them out. I think, like at people.
Well, more power to you.
Okay, here we go.
So, in the bottom right,
Yeah.
it's the blue Terran Javon. And what's Quandary?
And their opponents in the upper left, in the top left, we have Fear Monstro and his ally, Rose Eagle.
Yep.
Wunderbar.
Gotta move the overlay again. Oh, stop snapping. Oh, it's the worst. Nailed it. So, what is this? A Protoss Terran versus Terran Zerg. Terran kind of feels like that race, I will kill you, that can be good in all situations. Zerg, obviously, its benefit is in the early game, or maybe mass mutas. Protoss used to be all about that late game, but, not anymore. So... It just happened. That just happened.
Rude! That was incredibly rude.
So was
Madam-
your snapping a dapping, Jesus. You were dancing too, like I almost put you in a screen region.
For you, madam.
I was about to put you on a screen region instead of just hang up on you, but I thought one would be less embarrassing.
Alright, so... we don't have significant cheese happening this time. So when we saw the first 2v2 today, it involved some cannon rusherinos.
Uh-huh. Yeah. From this Protoss, Protoss is clean as a whistle. Because whistles are always clean.
I mean, I guess. Unless... Nope.
They're not always clean. That's the joke. So Reaper gets in here and scouts what's going on with this Terran. Command Center on the high ground is definitely the safer way to play because they are up against the Zerg after all, and the Zerg could have easily gone for an early pool. But actually went for the the gold base. There's 2 gold bases. You guys haven't seen Sludge City. I guess we never really did a full tour because the Cannon Rush Ling shenanigans started. But of course the person who spawns here gets this gold base. So the person who spawns here can get this gold base, maybe this base as well. So, for instance, if Zerg spawns there, then it would make sense they would get both of these bases, and Terran would just be fun and dandy with the one on the backside. You know, Zerg always wants to be up a base.
Actually, what's kind of interesting, and I'm going to say this with some serious notes for a moment. This map is kind of what I guess they would intend to do with Lirlac Crests a bit. In terms of making those golds for your natural and whatnot.
Yeah, I guess that's a decent point.
I'm wondering actually then further if there's been enough 2v2 data that they could look at and say like, okay, well, we see they constantly take the gold bases in these 2v2 situations and all the games end in like 5 minutes or less. Or maybe they go long, I don't know.
I don't know. You know, they used to, so I went to DC LAN, and, because nothing's happening in this game right now. And, I
Actually,
hang
there's
out...
a lot happening in this game. That's an incorrect statement.
Well, there's
Go
nothing
on.
important, so whatever.
Life.
Nope. Not important anymore.
Creation of units.
So I hang out with a lot of people at DC LAN that are basically, they're Brood War elitists for the most part,
Like
but they're
who?
also,
Like who?
Lucky Fool, Storzerg, Byron, quite a few people. Anyways, and they were talking about the Wings of Liberty, like the very beginning of Wings of Liberty, not the beta, but right at the start of the first month after beta. And I think I knew this from the last time they complained about it, but I wasn't playing during that time, not seriously anyways. But they actually nerfed a strategy. They nerfed a unit because of a strategy in 2v2. Blizzard used to do that. They looked at
Really?
2v2, said, this is really abusive. The Reaper was very abusive, and said we should nerf this. And that's why the Reaper was nerfed in early Wings of Liberty, not because of 1v1.
The only Reaper nerf I will ever remember and never forget Blizzard for, because they teased us with it, was combat implants or whatever, where the Reapers could see high ground vision in the HOTS beta.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That made them pretty good.
Okay, a big roach push coming down the middle of the map. Now, this is nothing I think can end the game, but I am actually really curious about the choice behind this for What a Quandary, where we're having not just Burrow, but Infestation Pit researching pathogen glands.
Yeah, I highlighted that, and that is pretty interesting. I mean, the fact that this game is going to a macro game is so far different than every other 2v2 we've cast, which, to be fair, has only been 3 of them. It's their 3rd CSL cast from returning from last season. But still, usually, for instance, the Terran Zerg combination has a pretty powerful Hellion Ling attack in its back pocket. For Terran Protoss, they might want to go more into that mid-game still, but there's a couple of shenanigans they can also put up with, drops and oracles. Proxy Oracle used to be a big thing when we were casting the 2v2 tournaments.
Proxy Oracle, yeah, but also the follow-up to Mass Phoenix is really nice.
Yeah, that happened quite a few times. But that's also when pro gamers were actually playing 2v2, which they did. There are people who play 2v2s, a couple of notable people, but there's also
Who hack
people
and cheat as well.
yeah, who actually legitimately want to be good at 2v2. So it's not all about fun and games with your friends. They actually have legitimate strategies and they actually perfected them. The pro gamers just kind of took those strategies and almost perfected them in the limited amount of 2v2 tournaments we did. So it was always really interesting to see that dynamic. But unfortunately, the 2v2 craze kind of died. I mean, I think we can take credit that we started it, but
Oh, for sure.
we didn't
No
quite
question
end it.
about it. At least for the tournament scene, obviously we're not talking about for people playing, but
Yeah.
army out of... Wait, is purple controlling both armies? He's selecting green's marines a lot.
It's possible. I don't know if you'd want to split macro micro on 2v2.
Right, yeah, no, keep an eye on this. Like, he was actually moving a lot of the marines around earlier. I'm wondering if they've done that share control trick or not. We do have the drop heading towards green's main base right now, so we'll have to worry about who's controlling what later. This army in the middle of the map is engaging quite poorly, but huge drops are killing everything in green's main.
Yeah, this is a really, really nice drop for UFC, and they're doing a great job defending on the front lines, too, and everything's starting to snowball here. Oh,
Wow,
God.
good command center, getting the upgrades. Of course, it's UFC who's up 2-0, and if they just win with this drop, that's it. That closes everything out.
Well, there's enough Marines that they aren't choked through like they are. Okay, well. Could have taken that fight, didn't have to leave, but does leave, goes to their base. The red army is now pushing forward, though. Roach, Ravager, and Fester. There's nothing to defend. The Protoss has nothing.
No, this fell apart in the middle of the map pretty hardcore, and this army is just way too big.
Oh, wait. So, okay. My bad. It looks like UFC is still going to win? Yes.
Yeah, the drops are winning this more so than
Okay,
main engagement.
yeah.
Main engagement's floppy, sure, but again,
So-
like, the command center going down was bad. We have Ultra's tech coming up behind this.
I was confused because the overlay was wrong. Sorry about that, but they did not join the lobby like in a very specific order. So U of C is up 2. Balls, however, is the other team. So Purple Protoss is not up 2-0 either. That was confusing. That really threw me
Fucking
off.
Fire whoever's doing this.
Jesus, I know, right? But the point is, UFC was
Amateur hour.
winning. We definitely stated that correctly, especially thanks to these drops.
Yeah, the worst part is, like, let's say they do hold, and it looks like they're going to. At the end of the day, though, they're behind in so many different ways. The Colossus is not going to be what you want for Ultralisks. It has far too little damage to actually affect them.
Yeah, I mean, look at this big old army back here. The supplies, you can just look at balls, there you
dropping
go.
the main of purple, too, by the way.
You can see that the supplies for those two players are not looking so hot.
Balls.
Balls. Is that a Jenna Maroney song?
Yeah.
Taking a fight in the middle of the map, not so bad, but that's because it's only a portion of the army. Here comes the rest of it. Infestors are out of energy, so they throw an offensive Terrans down. A little lame. The point is, the army fight does go in favor of UFC, and they think they're going to just 3-0 right here.
The University of Chicago, the New Zealand Fighting Windies, with their deep dish hot dogs and fried pizzas, look like they have got this series on lockdown.
Deep dish hot dogs. It's like a really, really, really large bun.
Well, good day, mates. My name is Windy, and I've got some deep dish hot dogs for y'all.
I didn't know Windy was a boy's name in New Zealand.
No, Windy is Wendy.
I didn't know Wendy was a boy's name in New Zealand.
Why are you assuming it's a boy? Don't assign your gender binary to Wendy, all right? Wendy's a free human being, and that's what matters most.
I was just going based off of the fact that you were the one doing the impersonation. GG! U of C, University of Chicago, does take the 3-0 and ends out the series. The second series went a lot quicker than the last one.
Yay! Congratulations, Chicago!
Woo! Okay, so I don't recall what their standing was. I do have it up, though, in this... Oh my god, it's happening so often. University of Chicago does go up to 2-0 in the overall score, just like NYU, where unfortunately Indiana goes down to 0-2.
Their mascot, by the way, is Phil the Phoenix.
Dope.
Was alliteration that necessary?
Yes, it was. We'd like to thank you all for watching. As it is the end of the cast. We will come back on Tuesday. I believe I have the matches here. Yes, so the third week of the spring season will feature George Washington versus Toronto. Wait a minute. And UC San Diego versus UC Riverside. Tomorrow is Hearthstone League of Legends. If you don't know the gist of CSL, college esports. It makes a lot of sense, and they do almost every single popular esport that you know. And if you like it, I guess tune in more into this channel. And also the twitch.tv/TSStarLeague without the 2 is also the other channel. I am Zombie Grub at CG Gaming. This is Rifkin. He's at Riff_Kings. You can see on the overlay. And we do cast for Base Trade TV. Most of you guys already know this, but we will be up bright and early once more tomorrow to cast the Cybet League, which has some good matches. And then later on...
Race Wars.
Whatever, Cybet Race Wars. And then later on, we'll be casting the Ting NA qualifiers, which have been pretty good so far, but this is the first time we're going to see NA.
I really hope that's not Scarlet not get through.
They don't get through any qualifiers, force them to retire. Whoops-a-daisy.
I was gonna say they need the wins at this point.
The moral support. But I think that's it. Follow the channel, follow or StarLeague, whoops-a-daisy, on Twitter as well. And come back next week, Tuesday, same time. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye!